What's going on, everyone? This is Zesku, the Gaming Zesku, and here with a Platinum versus Diamond. Yes, I achieved Platinum rank in StarCraft 1v1 in the past 2 weeks. Well, I got it on my first week on the replay I showed you guys where Terran did a 2-base and freaking failed. So right now, I'm basically spinning up to about the 2-minute mark. This is basically standard opening stuff, don't manage it. But the match itself is Terran versus Protoss, my hated matchup of all time. I love playing Zerg, I love playing against Terran, my lovable mirror matchup race, and those matches are really fun. But this one in particular caught my attention, and I'm like, okay, this has to be shown. Okay, so first off, if you can tell by the production tab, this Protoss goes for a forging gateway. Now in the past, when Wings of Liberty first came out, you never went forge fast expand. He's still doing fast expand anyway. Never did that against a Terran. Why? Siege tanks with Marines and Marauders can basically bust that. You don't have enough units to do so. But this is like it's the void now. Why can't I do it now? Well, I don't want to do that, and I know I can basically beat this guy in the macro game.
You've built a
well, he's trying to beat me in the macro game, but he's not doing like the standard openings. Like he should have his cyber core right now. His cyber core is halfway done. He's building a photon cannon, and there's no possible way that I'm going to be doing harassment early. But since I know that there's no stalker or adept at this point, because there should be one popping out between the 2 minute 30 and the 3-minute mark of this match, if you're chrono boosting, you can actually have an adept or a stalker out, which basically, shall I say, return this Reaper away, back it off. What he's doing is basically sending a Zealot, and a Zealot is not good for chasing up a Reaper. And this guy loses 2 probes as a cost. I think I got 1 more probe? No, I got 2 probes. But yeah, this is typical standard, and since I think I got a general idea of this guy's build, I act accordingly. But for now, I'm basically doing my standard. I'm going into mech, and now mech is really good in this scenario. Of course, you still gotta apply pressure to the Protoss, like Liberators, Banshee, because they know they won't have Robo for a while if they're doing a fast expand. But it depends how well you scout. Meaning that I'm basically scouting with the Reaper, and I see Pylon, and I see more stuff, and that I think that's the same Zealot. And I get free reign scouting of this entire base. And I basically saw I quickly clicked on those. I saw a Stargate and a Robo, and I saw that, and I'm like, this guy's going very greedy. And when I saw the Stargate, I'm like, okay, Oracles. Where's the Oracles? I got prepped for the Oracles. I gotta make sure I have Cyclones, turret defenses. I build the eBay a little bit late on the eBay because the Oracles will be hitting around like right now on the 4-minute 30 timer, because they build fast and they are fast. But knowing this, like, Oracles can still hit relatively soon, but you can also scout with Oracles or place an observer in someone's base, and all this other stuff. So I decided, you know, I'm just gonna send a Banshee over there, see what I can do for economic harass. And I think that's basically it. Right now, this is typical standard. I'm getting a Cyclone for defense against the Oracle, and I'm putting 2 turrets in my mineral front. Now, I faced one of my mentor, and he freaking hurts so much, and he knows how to play Protoss when he sees a meching Terran.
Your supply blocked. Might as well
and
GG now.
Oh yeah, that turret in my natural. That SCV that built it, he's gonna be stuck there for a while. There's nothing I can do about it. I could have built a medevac. And I've only built 1 Banshee. I'm like, yeah, don't want to commit to this. I want to see what's up. I want to see what this guy's doing. What's going to come off. So I basically start getting my armories anyway, and I'm basically almost done with my 3rd command center.
You don't have
well,
building permission for that.
What my Banshee scouts, if you see in the bottom left of the map, I did pay attention to this.
Your research is done.
And he's trying to hide bases from me to get that extra edge. See, look, and I lose the Reaper. Oh, I lost Reaper too. Photon Cake, I was only paying attention. But I was pay attention to Banshees. So I see this, I'm like, what's going on here? Where's the harassment? So I'm thinking, okay, this Protoss is going for a die-hard macro game, an end game situation. So I'm thinking, no, I'm not having any of that. If you're gonna go this, I'm just gonna make sure I basically punish you for it. And then the scan reveals it. 3 Stargates, 2 Robos. That spells heavy ground with the Colossus, with Void Rays and Carriers. You don't see that often, especially a Diamond. Well, Diamond you can, but he's very slow. He's not. He doesn't do as much as I thought. And this is the moment of truth. I have. This Banshee's gonna sit. To be honest, this Banshee right here that I built isn't gonna get much use. It only got use of scouting that hidden base that I saw, but that's basically it. That Banshee's not gonna get use anywhere. It's just gonna be monitoring the bottom left of the map. It actually does its purpose. It's doing its purpose. It's like letting me know what's down there. But since I don't have enough eyes, but this Liberator is going to get more eyes out of it. So I send this Banshee to try and harass Central, and I see the photon cannon finish. Like, nope, nope, get out of there, not worth it. But this Liberator, however, gets more done because it gets kills in the gas, which I basically forced something that is unheard of. I forced the entire Void Race to come kill it because this Liberator gets a lot of kills. See, look, Stalkers, and it's too late, too slow to get out. But that does tell me something. He's gone full air, so I basically stop the siege tank production. Start building Thors, yeah, I'm supply blocked, and start putting on the Vikings. And probably get a Blue Flames, probably some Hellions out, because that's technically still an immobile army if you think about it, because one, you have carriers, they're slow. And they're slow, they're about the same speed as the Battle Cruiser and the Brute, and I think a bit faster than the Lords.
You just upgraded your units. Maybe keep doing
But they're still technically slow. And as you can tell, this guy never built the iconic mothership, and
research complete.
I was hoping to see it. And here I am basically prepping like, okay, he might have some oracles on the long way. He should have sent oracles. And we're halfway through this replay, and I'm thinking, I can downright kill him. And I know I can kill him. I've got my Cyclone faster lock-on timer on air. I've got this Banshee patrolling, and I'm basically checking, like, where are your hidden expansions? And I just decided to send some Hellions, or my Hellbats out, to probably scout the map, and I really want to know what this guy's doing. Does he have any extra bases to the north? Oh, I'm going to find some real quickly too. What I'm basically slow on is like I didn't put enough attack on him, and I think my SCV production is still the same. And I see Colossus, I'm like, is this guy for real? Cool. I can just like build Cyclones, Thors, and Vikings. Someone says like this can't be done. This can be done if you have a Protoss that plays like this. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it at all. No harassment. But the Terran is feel free to harass. Watch this.
Research is done.
My potential fourth. I see it. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I was like, wait, what was that I saw? Oh my god, this fucker did. It's like, yeah, sorry, this guy literally park a base near me to hide stuff. This is a 2-player map, and this map is small for a good reason. And he did steal some gas out of me, but out of that expansion. But I'm like, yeah, this guy screwed up.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already.
Because right now I'm thinking, okay, this guy doesn't have that much, and I have this black hole. I threw that scan there because like there's always the detection of the missile turret is so limited, so I basically scanned near where the Thor was. Where's the observer? And here I am basically building more supply depots because I know I'm going to get supply blocked, and also such. And it's like Colossus with Void Rays. Those are very still fast units, but that's a very high income, gas income. You need to be on 4 to 5 bases for that, and you need to be on top of your mineral income too. And I see this like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's just mining gas. So I was just like, yeah, here, have some probes, dead probes, Hellbats, kill everything. And basically, that triggers everything to come kill these Hellions, and I get one out. I'm like, okay, that's where your army is. Let's just kill this, because one, you are gas heavy. Yeah, I'm floating resources, but I don't have that much gas heavy units. I mean, yes, I have the Thors, these the Vikings, I have the Cyclones, and the siege tanks. But the siege tanks in this position is worthless, but they're going to get their use anyway. The Hellions got their use because they're mineral expensive. The Reaper got their use because of scouting. The Liberator got its use because it was killing gas probes. The Banshee is not getting used at all, but it's still technically getting used by scouting the bottom left because of the hidden expansions that this guy has pulled. And now, since he realizes that I'm on top of the map area, he's not going to do this ever again. And I see not that many workers in the middle line. I'm like, this guy is committed. And so here's the big fight right here that basically destroy everything. Yeah, my upgrades are 1-0, but these things, the Thor's high impact load do a lot of damage, and I do mean a lot of damage. While Cyclones and Siege Tanks are just attacking defenses, reducing his income even more. I do lose a lot, but it doesn't matter because, well, to me it doesn't matter because I'm basically hurting his income even more. And I'm hoping for a counterattack from this guy. I'm hoping for a lot of stuff. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop producing units. I'm fully aware of that. And here I am dropping some mules, basically repair the Thors. Because Thors are really useful in this position because that high impact load does a heavy amount of damage to carriers or units on Iron Clump. But I should have had the Javelin missiles, but the Javelin missiles are okay. But here I am killing more probes, and they're rallying. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start sieging up and do damage. Here's where the second attack comes. And I see all this. I'm like, this is a misclick for me, because look at the Vikings. I basically move them, and I only get one carrier, and I misclicked. Misclicked the Void Ray. So I lose all but one Viking, and I lose all... Actually, no, I use my Cyclone to basically fire full off, and I lose everything but 3 Cyclones, 2 Siege Tanks, and 1 Viking. And I'm thinking, okay, this guy has forced my hand. So, in trying to fashion, I lift off that factory. I know I should have had more factories to be building this, but I'm like, I want this game to end. He's kind of boned, and I am very good on mineral income. I have a lot of SCVs still, like over 50. And yeah. So I basically built a third starport on that reactor that was built in Cyclones out of it, and I just straight up built Thor and Viking. I know the Void Rays have that lovable, I'm going to rip everything apart. And now I'm doing my 3 upgrade, and he only has 1-1 on his armor and his attack on his weapon. This Banshee still doing nothing, but useful for scouting.
Mineral field depleted.
I have my units in mid, just make sure. And I'm basically rebuilding everything. So I'm building 6 Vikings at a time. And I'm like, oh, I need another factory. And for like, probably more Cyclones. And I basically built 2 command centers to probably take the bottom half of the map. Or something like that. I also take a couple SCVs to build a 4th. Yeah, and I'm basically switching to the Thor's secondary thing, which used to be the barrage. I missed that barrage, by the way. It was awesome, but they removed it. But it became like a massive AA thing. So basically building. Oh, I didn't build the second refinery on that because I was too busy focusing my career. Yeah, if you could tell by the armor supply, 95 to 178. It can tell like who's in the lead, and I basically hit supply block at the very end of this replay. So yeah, this is what it's going to be. It's like, I even sent this guy a message saying, why is there no mothership?
You can't build any more units.
Because the mothership is like 400, 300, and it does take a while, but if you got a lot of nexuses, you can basically get the mothership out. And I see this like, where's this army? Like, oh, there's this army. I can kill this. downright. And this is what forced the hand. So, rule tip: don't do this. If you do this, you must be a good player. But put the pressure on a Terran when he does this, because otherwise, this is what's going to happen. And he just rage quit. You guys have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.